Okay, here we are playing Control, the new game by Remedy. Gonna be honest, I haven't played Alan Wake or Alan Wake American Nightmare. I think I played like 10 minutes of
Warning.
American Nightmare.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Weirder than Quantum Break,
Can't be
because
helped.
I did play Quantum Break. That
You
was
called
kind of
me,
trippy.
so here I am.
So I know basically nothing about this game apart from that it's in a weird building that looks like that stone.
I know I shut you out sometimes.
And it's trippy, probably.
I'm always glad to hear from you.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing.
Okay.
I found nothing.
Should have looked harder.
It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall.
Okay, yeah, I've got a poster on my wall.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
Well, there's probably like another room connected to that room.
Picture something nice. A landscape, a famous person.
Maybe.
Like in that movie.
That dude.
What is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank Redemption.
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible. But
interesting.
We're all
This is a
fixed.
interesting start. Ooh, don't do it.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth.
It's a weird picture to have on the wall.
They're lying to us. We're lying
janitor?
to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
Okay. I know there's some sort of supernatural element to this.
That poster that leads to the real world.
It is Shawshank Redemption, I think. I haven't actually seen it.
Safe in that room. But sometimes
I can't read that upside down. It says United States of America, but there's Latin. Investigatio.
And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
So this person, I don't know what her name was, but she's in, well, Jessie in this, or Jessie? I don't know how you say that name. Was in Quantum Break as Beth, the time traveler.
Anyone here?
Is there anything around here? There's probably a lot of collectibles if this is anything like a Quantum Break. And they'll all have little bits of information about the world. Oh, look at those flag physics. It's like Arkham Knight. Oh no, not quite. Ooh. I messed up your flag. You guys don't mind that, right? Don't know. Oh. Can I put all my metal in? No? Okay, no one cares. Sure. That's a collectible. Prohibited items. Certain items are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized, well, if you really want to say that the list of unauthorized things includes unauthorized weapons, that seems pointless. Pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, oh shit, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Well, there goes a lot of people. You're not going to be a very good agency if you have no smart people. Why number two pencils? Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. E.g. rubber ducks and what? What? Alright, sure. These people seem very controlling. Oh, nice automatic doors. Fancy. No security guard. Oh, multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Building in lockdown in effect. Internal lockdown. Oh. Okay, good to see we came at a good time. We've got plants. Okay. Leg's still broken. Cool. Oh, we can sprint. Okay, who's this? Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Looks nice. We've got some cigarette butts, a magazine. We've got that picture of the janitor, our bureau, at work. Pretty sure that's a janitor at work. And that dude, director Zachariah Trench. Do you think he directed the game? I'm gonna go this way, because I think that's the way you go. Oh, the bathroom. Clean toilets. That janitor's definitely at work. Nice. It definitely looks probably like it's on the same engine as
Federal
Quantum
Bureau
Break.
of Control.
Yes.
All these years
That's
I've been looking for
as
them.
much as I know about this
hiding
game.
in plain sight.
Hiding in plain sight's usually where most things hide. Can I kick this? Oh, I kicked it over. Can I slip in the wet floor? No. What's next? They have pistachios, pretzels, crackers. This is like the most generic packaging I've ever seen. That's impressive. What's in here? Didn't know you could have, like, packaging that generic. Security order. What? A shark in his blank, although secure blank, permission to blank, following basic protocol blank, shoot to kill. Oh. Even who it's addressed to, attention all blanks. Wow. That is a lot of blanks and a worrying shoot to kill on the end. Well, who knows? This doesn't sound great. I hope I don't get shot to kill. Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then get fucked. No. Then you'll need written permission from your department chief saying so. Mandatory. Blah, blah, blah. Department heads, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, and Mr. Kirkland. As needed, they'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Your best admin team. Okay. Okay, it's very dark in this room. Wow. I turned on subtitles. Ooh.
Hello?
I hear someone. And, oh, it's the janitor. It's our bureau at work. Who's that? Is that John Marston? On the desk? No. I didn't know this was a Red Dead game. Wow. Interesting.
Hey, excuse me.
Hi there. Wait, isn't this... Didn't I just go around in a square?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant.
Yes, that's exactly why I'm here.
The interview. Go that way to the
Okay.
elevator.
Thanks.
Okay.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm a
Okay.
the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, neither you are relevant.
What? I don't know what that
Work
means.
For the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Huh.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
He does seem fairly friendly, but like...
At all.
Did you just respond to my inner monologue?
No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking.
Wait, what?
If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
This was here, wasn't it? Wait, I'm sure I walked in this... Because I came from... Oh, sorry about that. I came from around... Wait, what? I came from around here... Okay. Huh. Because I came down this... Okay. So already they're messing with the layout. That's intriguing. Artie, the janitor. You're gonna have a hard time cleaning these floors, dude, if they keep moving around. Alright. Oh man, he's already cleaned those. Sweet. Hey, there wasn't even an elevator there before. Where's... Oh, there was the picture of the janitor, and now the janitor's out. Oh, did he come out of the painting? Is it like Harry Potter? Shit. Is he
The
gonna...
cell and the poster.
Oh, did he come out
I
from
was
behind the
11 years
poster?
old the
Is
first
this
time I
his
saw
cell?
behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
Was there just like a hole
you
that you
help?
punched in the wall that they were hiding with the poster? Is that what it is? Oh, blinking red light, starring Courtney Hope. That must be the actress's name. Yeah, she was Beth Wilder, maybe, in Quantum Break, which I quite enjoyed. After action report, sorry. So, this is like a TV show with intro credits. It's an interesting intro sequence. That T on the exit sign upside down. Ooh, the map's changing. Story by Sam Lake. I don't know if Sam Lake did the story for the previous games. I would probably think so if he's like the writer, director, or whatever at Remedy. And here's our title
Did I
card.
lose
Oh,
you
it's
there for a
660.
moment?
Wait,
You know what's on my mind.
that can't be the time
baby
because it
brother,
can't be 665. Oh, Dylan.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Ooh. We're like a slow Liam Neeson. Only took him like 17 hours to... Oh. There's some... Oh, no. Okay. Oh. Don't worry. I'm just taking this cart. Oh. Oh. I do like... This is great. I do like how everything's interactable. Clearance level. Probably don't have clearance. But yeah, with everything being an object with physics on it, I can see clearly this is where some issues arise. But it does make a nice environment. I assume there's shooting and like, I think there's some sort of telekinetic powers maybe. So there could be some cool like things being thrown around and stuff, but it's great. Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. He's the director. What was that? This is gonna be interesting. Oh no, I left my cabinet behind, but there was on my trolley. There was my... Oh.
Shit,
I was gonna say, okay. Okay, he's dead.
A murder weapon?
Who?
Really?
Me? Or the game? Or are we talking to the game? Oh, she's doing that like weird fourth wall breaking thingy. I dropped that film. She talking to me or the game or this weird... He's dead. Oh, he's not. Or is he? Oh yeah, he is. It came in there. What's a certificate? Zachariah Trench. Oh, he cut a ribbon and he stood in front of someone. Okay, interesting.
Something's outside.
Is it?
Was coming here a mistake?
Probably. You're involved in some weird shit now. Okay. Only the director can wield the gun / sword / intentionally left blank. Well, why am I Russian rouletting?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very
It's a lot of acronyms already.
powerful one.
DNA, what's that
Ingrained in
one?
the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come
Deoxyribonucleic
out of
acid,
that
right?
Russian roulette a winner, and you,
Hey, Russian.
you're it.
Is it like literal Russian roulette? That's... Only the director can find the service weapon and live / die. This is your ritual / challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
This place.
Ooh, what?
Where am I?
Yeah, where am I? I'm in like, that DLC for Assassin's Creed Revelations. Bubblegum / Polaroid. Okay. Can I jump? Oh yeah, jump. Whoa. Oh. Oh, I can climb too. Okay. Oh, can I climb this? Oh, okay, wide and melee. I suppose I'm gonna... Oh, what? Okay. So I have... Ooh, gun.
The same gun.
It is the same gun. Control the gun slash... I don't think it should ever be used as gun slash house. That's a weird way to... Ooh. It's one of those Forerunner weapons from Halo that like folds out like a cool thing. I assume that's ammo. Can I reload? Trigger to fire service weapon. Destroy the copies slash targets. Burn slash become something. What's that? I don't know if I'm meant to be shooting them from here. Oh, can I reload? No. Oh. Did I reload? Oh, maybe it's like a charge thing, because service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Sweet, okay. Do I get like a holster, or do I just have to carry it all the time? Because that could be inconvenient for her. Ooh. I don't know how many hits I can take. This is like Dark Souls, but with guns and shadow people and I don't remember Quantum Break being overly hard, but this so far doesn't have Littlefinger in it, so I'm already not disappointed. He was, I mean, you don't need him in a game to... Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Okay. And this. Oh, you slash we wield the gun slash you. Oh, am I the gun? Congratulations, director. Oh, did I get a promotion?
Something's coming.
Oh, Kevin Spacey's pissed.
This threat. An attack.
You're dead. Stop talking to me.
Director. Keep the Bureau safe.
What bureau? I mean, I know which bureau. This bureau. I am
It's the dead man.
It is.
Right after the pyramid
Getting
spoke to me,
spooked.
and it was just noise, and I understood
pyramid?
every word. And this gun's alive. You know what?
It is kind of.
I'm happy.
Man, there's a lot of blood on the
Happy
desk.
to be here.
You're a freak. You should not be happy. You just saw a
Things are
dude.
quieted down outside.
I heard a dude blow his
safe
brain
to
out.
go?
Noble sheriff. Oh. You didn't need that anymore. Oh, we had a shirt. Now, is this... Once I leave this room, is it going to be the same? Or it's evil? Why are they on the ceiling? The room looks the same, but why are they up on the ceiling? Ooh,
You can't let this happen.
the red light's getting
You
me.
can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't
It's
let
like that
this
song by the Police.
happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
What are we letting happening? Turn red? Okay,
You
chill out.
stopped it. You... Oh, thank you.
Oh, you? Me? Or the
Horror.
glassy effect on the screen? Oh, what is that?
Get the fuck away!
Oh. So he just walked into this building and stole the guy's gun after he killed himself, and then proceeded to, oh, what's this? Approved terminology reminder. Okay. I won't read that right now in case there's bad guys. Ooh. Okay, there was an elevator here, right? Alright, so it's changed again. Oh, the hell. Collectibles. Director Trench. Oh, that's what it looks like. Cool. Without the bullet in his head. His security guard. His bureau. His quick to take advantage of. I'll let you pause to read all this if you want. I'm not going to read it all aloud. His target individuals with combat training. Okay, I guess the hits is the red stuff. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist by order of director Jesse Faden. Faden? I think it's Faden from what I've heard. Wait, but that's me. Why did I order that? That doesn't make sense. Object's form is variable. Well, shit. Bound, the ability allows para-utilitarians, okay, to blank. Oh, super useful. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. That doesn't sound good. This process is dictated by the blank, though the criteria is unknown. That's a real informative paragraph, honestly. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. So I guess this is the oldest house. Popular hypothesis, blank. Many forms throughout history, blank. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that blank. Ooh, is that like you have to be worthy to wield it? If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank. Huh. So, is that approved terminology reminder when penning any notification of death related to the Willow AWE? Please adhere to the following guidelines. To use in the service of his or her country, regret, pride will be remembered. To avoid Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies. Sorry, why scissors? Okay, and multimedia objects. Okay, that's. Ooh.
Objects of power can
okay, this was that little bit that we saw a bit of. Is this just what we saw, or?
Upon the perceived reality.
Okay. Side note. What astral plane? Are we going to project?
The service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
That was object of power, right? A cube, it's the Tesseract. It's an infinity. Do I have an infinity stone? Or Mjolnir?
You're it.
Yeah, that's the line you said before.
Thank you.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Let's get a cool shot of this cube again. Because we're proud of that cube. Interesting. Okay. No idea what's going on. So. Oh well.
The hotline.
Oh, what?
Secure line of communication.
Wait, what? Oh. What have I done? Why?
Reach the hotline.
Why is there a picture? Why is there a picture of me? That's the same place his picture was. What?
The hotline,
Okay.
says the dead man.
I'm
Okay.
already confused, but it's great. Oh, see, that's the physics that are great. But I like the confusion process. It's not quite as as different confusing than Quantum Break, which was like, okay, clearly this is time travel, and there are aspects which we've not yet discovered. Although they had those, the like. I forgot what they were called, the like freaky things at the end that were meant to have been from like the end of time that were like moved outside of the time, I don't know, executive meeting minutes. Rising cost of the mold eradication efforts, they always need that. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Sweet. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, there's still... There's no one. I'm the director, go away. I don't even know what that means, but look at me, look at me. I am the director now. Oh, here's another thing.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow
that
these
must be...
simple steps.
Is that
1.
changing of
Search
rooms?
the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2.
Okay.
Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe
Bottles everywhere.
3. Wait for viewer
Oh, maths. This is my favorite displacement.
If there are no altered
velocity equals dy squared by dt. Acceleration equals d something by dt. Be dw by dt. That looks like can be taken for reuse. Released articles, Maseo, Lyle, Neil, and I don't know. Why that person's jumping off some stairs? I'm not too sure what that math is, honestly. I think there's some sort of physics. Bathroom. I hear voices somewhere. I don't know how interesting all this exploring will be, but oh, I can jump. I have a map. Is that? Ooh, I'm an executive affairs. Sweet. Central executive. Okay, proceed further into the bureau as executive and central executive. What's this one? Shelter. Max occupancy 6 people. Oh. Welcome to your Vault-Tec vault. Here we will survive the apocalypse. AWE in Duluth. It wasn't anything just like the house fire before this, malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. That's quite the thing to call this supernatural X-Files-y government in on, by the sound of it. Sherman Ranch. Ancient Kingdom. Okay. Oh, that's a cool way to open a box. House memory. What? Okay, I have mods for my gun and personal mods. And whatever that is. Okay. I don't have a clearance level. Anything around here? Because there's always something over this way. Surely. Dinner reservations. Oh, do I get a cool thing? Oh, sorry about that. Dinner reservation at 7 PM at Shares Omb. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers will be ready for you at lobby reception. She's turning 46. Do I have a wife? No, probably not. That's not really applicable. 46-year-old wife for this Jessie. Oh! Man, their desks are really just like floating on top of these two things. Oh my... That person... Man, these people don't put anything in their drawers. That's strange. I find that the most suspicious of anything that I've come across so far. Oh, that's a cool, like, not title card, but it goes orange. What happened to it?
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
You just went.
The hiss. Burrowing
The hiss.
into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy?
Classified.
Alright, it's our enemy.
It's our enemy. So she must be
Battle's
talking to
contagious.
this thing.
It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
So she's talking to whatever this thing is. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event, so an AWE. Okay. Urban legends are understood as a modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. I don't know what that is. We recognize certain blank informed by our own blank and popularized by our media. We've additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially blank in pop culture using blank, our bureau-made anthology TV program. Like American Horror Story? Did these guys make American Horror Story? Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWE, that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that can be a human blank. Ah, that's a scissors they were talking about. Through 2 punctures on the blank. Like vampire scissors that can consume human blood, maybe, through 2 punctures on the neck. These details living in the minds of so many when given strength through belief. I don't know that urban legend, but that's all I can see fitting in that space. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they're paranatural realities waiting to happen. Interesting. What's in this room? Then there's like chanting all through. Cowboys again. That was in Red Dead. Oh my god. Oh! I was about to say I want my trolley back. I got it. Probably can't play that. I love this trolley. Oh, don't lose it, don't lose it. Oh, I lost it. Do I jump down? Jump down. Oh, shooting time. Damn, I took a lot of bullets. At least I seem to have unlimited bullets. Look at that punch. That's punching good. Oh, that's not good. I didn't even read his name. Something second class Polish, maybe? Polish? It's a Polish dude. 1-2 punch.
Must cleanse control points.
That's the name of the game.
Enemy.
Enemy.
Corrupt.
Corrupt. Spring. Okay. Do we...
Cleanse the control point.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I assume it means hold X to cleanse the control point. Is this like our Ubisoft radio towers? Kinda hope not. But it probably is. I wonder if that means we're gonna...
You did it. We did it.
Who? Oh yeah.
Can you hear me?
Jess already started that, okay.
Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I
Are
think,
you still sane?
think so. I'm the director, so does that make me your
Can't
boss?
tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr.
Pope?
Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Ooh, do I
Jesse
get a
Faden.
choice?
I'm just
Faden.
listening.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
How does she know I'm the new director? Oh, probably because my picture's all over the walls, somehow, magically. You don't look like an Emily. You look like an Emily, okay.
Director.
Well, you're
Faden.
wearing bloody
Call me
things.
Jesse. Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
They've got a headphone jack, though.
Look, somehow this hostile force, this hiss, that works. Somehow the hiss
we
managed to
named it.
infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that,
But it was
your
already
name
named
for
in
it is
the thing.
official. The
Is it
hiss.
though?
Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown.
Oh, what was that?
It seems to have spread
Are we
everywhere and
hissed?
everyone not protected by an HRA. And
Like a
extraordinarily,
human resources
you.
assistant.
You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench
Yeah,
is
I'm Steven
no longer
Spielberg,
the director,
bitch.
obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
It is
Trench is dead.
quite a lot.
Shot.
By himself.
Ah. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service
Maybe.
weapon. Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me.
Sure, don't tell him. Don't tell her
Saying
that he
things?
shot himself, but tell her that you're just seeing ghosts.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point.
That dude is
Push
doing
the
a
hiss
slow-mo
out.
backflip very
The
slowly.
whole room shifted around. You did that? And you entered
In
the
like
building
an
when it was
hour,
already in the lockdown
you will have completed the
before you became
coolest
new director?
backflip in history.
How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
Oh.
I love it. This is fucking
Sure.
unbelievable. It's I
Okay.
can't even.
This Pope is quite fun
Look,
so far.
Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Probably.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan?
Yeah, that was number one.
Not
Sure.
yet.
Not why is this building changing
But
around?
there's
Who are
something
these
I need
people?
to ask you to do first.
What is
If
this
you
gun?
can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or
Okay.
possessed by the hiss. Because if that's
gonna
possible,
cure people?
our options are very different.
Yeah, we
Holy
don't just have to
Pope.
shoot them all.
I don't know her, but I like
She's
her
gonna be
already.
like, can you
She's
respond?
the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
You're really
But I can't
awkward in
trust her yet.
conversation, Jesse.
Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
Took you
I'm
like
speaking
30
for you,
seconds
of
to
course.
think of the word yes.
We can try it together.
Yeah, let's do it together.
Okay.
Let's do it. It's in this
You
room.
with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Bench. Okay, let's push the hiss out. From this dude, right? Okay, that's the backflip dude. Okay. I didn't fix the carpet. Damn. That's something I should have fixed when I cleansed. Let's do it. I'll stop looking for collectibles at the moment. I like this red colour scheme. Looks good. Oh, it's a woman. Is she okay? Oh. She was a ghost the whole time. Shit, it's the Sixth Sense all over again.
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I'm the director. Why can't I get in the little security guard booth? What? I wanted to look through here. Whoa. What's this room? Oh, jukebox. Can I? No, I don't have the clearance for the music room. That's disappointing. This is really dark in dark places. I don't know if I need to adjust the brightness. I won't do that right now though. But damn, that is bright. Or dark. Okay. Where are you, Pope? Let's talk. I'll give up on collectibles. Was that a tube going through the tube? Thing going through the tube? What's up, dude? What's up, dude? What, mate? Oh, outfits. Do I have? Oh, just civilian. Fast travel. Ooh, interesting. Possibly a few options there, at least. So is this kind of, hey there, Emily, is this
I
kind of
can't
an open
cleanse
world type thing?
It was worth
That'd
a
be
shot.
interesting.
Thank you, director. Jesse.
Yeah, Director Jesse. Always refer to me as Director
I'm gonna
Jesse.
tell her why I'm here.
Okay, let's do
I'll
it.
risk
then.
it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary.
Your hometown is
17
called
years
Ordinary?
ago.
It's
The
super
Bureau
normal.
came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too
Sure.
much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
Ooh,
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary.
okay.
You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time.
Okay, but why is the town called Ordinary?
And very
That's what I really want to
classified.
know.
I can try to dig out some old files for you.
From where?
My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Pretty sure I'm your boss, aren't I?
I
As
think he knew
director?
this
Or
was
is that
coming,
not,
or
like, not
suspected.
boss?
He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers.
The what?
I think they're what saved us.
Oh, they're the,
And Director Trench would
the
know.
like chronon
Trench.
accelerator
The
rigs or whatever the hell they were
ghost or
called.
Whatever
The
he is.
things that let people
He
walk
mentioned
around in the
something called
non-time
the
things. So
hotline.
they've
Said I should
copied
find
those
it.
for their own game. Well,
It's
copied them
another
from themselves.
object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone.
Like
a
the bat
direct
phone.
line of communication between the director and the board.
Is the board
Maybe he can
Batman?
touch you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years
Am
and
I
years
Batman?
of experience.
But
He might know
but
how
he's
to
dead.
destroy the hiss.
Okay, yeah,
Where is
sure.
the hotline?
Let's get a ghost phone.
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place.
Great, but
We'll
what
get
if
the
the
door
sector
open for you.
moves and it's now in a
Okay.
different part?
That's my next stop.
Okay.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I
Okay.
don't think he had an HRA. He
Oof.
kind of made a point about
Rip.
not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye
Why
out.
would you make a point about that? Be like, huh, these things, I'm not gonna
They
wear
call
one.
me the director.
I'm not scared.
But that's not me.
It's like walking into
not a
Chernobyl, being like,
director.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna wear a
Not a
red
leader.
suit. I think I'm fine. Who needs a
Why am I
hazmat suit?
here?
You look dumb in those big yellow
think you
things.
already
And then
know.
he dies.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are
Yeah.
other reasons too.
What?
I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough.
This is very interesting.
No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
That's a room
I
with
didn't
a
imagine
chair
this.
and phone.
I want to be a part of this
It's like
world.
the jukebox room. I do too.
What
I
scared
like
me
this world.
shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss
No, I had to wait like
destroy it all.
over a year for this to come out. Was this shown off at E3 2018? I feel like it was. And I was quite excited for it then, or whenever I first saw it back then. Because I quite enjoyed Quantum Break, and I've heard good things about Alan Wake. I have not had the chance to play it yet. I mean, I've had many chances, I just haven't got around to it, I guess.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
I would disagree.
The hotline should be in the communications
I cut
department.
off her before. Origin of the hiss. Where's it from?
Where did the hiss come from?
Like,
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
I didn't see outside before I
No.
came in.
No, just inside.
That didn't
The
sound too
source is
honest.
internal then. See, the
Okay.
oldest house is a sprawling complex with
I assume this is the
openings
oldest
to
house?
other places as well. I don't even know where to start
Like,
looking.
the upside down?
But in the
Or-
context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the
Okay.
building would be the end. Pretty
Really?
shitty world
Shit.
out there if you
Okay.
ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This
I assume
building,
it's
the
this.
bureau headquarters,
Yeah,
the
this
oldest
building.
house, is
Okay.
a shifting place. Yeah, you've seen it. It
Shifty.
transcends its
It's dodgy.
physical limits.
I've been to New
It's
York
bigger
a
on
few
the
times.
inside.
How didn't I notice this place?
New York's a big place.
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't
Place
get
of
attention,
power.
so unless you're
Gotta
purposely
be.
trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us.
Do I get like a
The
boost
work
to
we
one of
do
my
here
signs?
is essential but unstable. The bureau prefers not to be noticed,
Okay.
and we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
Build that wall.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
They're very nice eyes.
Okay,
They like to zoom in on those eyes. They spend a lot of time on that.
this trench guy. I
Trench
keep
guy.
hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
Is he a ghost?
I
Yes.
doubt we're talking about a
The soft
ghost in
ghost.
the traditional sense, but an
No.
echo maybe.
Oh.
See, if he was killed by
He
the
just
service
shouted
weapon,
really
your
loud
gun,
before he died.
maybe it's his final
just
thoughts
echo.
recorded by the bullet in his
What?
brain, like a deep space probe sending back
Okay.
data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the
So he
gun
wanted to
research it.
send me a message, like a
You better
voice
hold on to
recording,
that,
so
given
he shot himself.
circumstances.
I think I will.
Turns out the gun is not
Yeah.
a microphone, really. Objects of
Can
power.
you tell me what an object of power is exactly?
Are they all
This
guns
is all-
and telephones?
Well, new to me.
It is, yes.
Don't worry, I love
Came
going
out
over the
today.
basics.
Oh,
So
here we
objects
go.
of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what
Yes, this
differentiates them
makes-
from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did
Yep,
she memorize
100%.
this?
Clear as day.
Got it. Thanks.
So they're cool shit that I can use,
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
maybe.
Well, it seems that way.
That looks like
I mean,
a
I hadn't
heavy
even
frame
heard of
around a
HRA
light.
until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I
There's
got
a lot
it.
of American
And
flags
each
around
one
here.
seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Okay.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
Everything's suspicious here.
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out.
Like a Big Apple
Yeah, his behavior
presentation.
makes me wonder
Just
what
hand them out for
exactly
free.
he knew.
Okay, and that's all we need to know from you, Emily.
Thanks, Emily.
Let's get up
I'm
and
sure
move.
I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
So I'm playing this on the 1X, and I'm not sure if this is 4K or not. like lighting and like, ow, like visual style wise, it looks really nice. But then like Emily's face at times looks a little under modeled and things from a bit of a view of the map. So I don't know quite what the deal is. Whether this is, I don't think this is 4K, or if it is, it's got like a lot of temporal whatever. This is where it came from? Yeah. Yeah, this is where that was, okay. So, I think I will leave it. Oh, I've done that. It's a box on a wedge. I wrote a formula showing the sum. I offer a coffee if you do. Man, they get a coffee? I just got 5th of an exam for that. Although, no, that's actually way more basic than the box on a wedge question. But I'm a big fan of boxes on wedges. Here's a beam physics chart. Is that a Michelson interferometer? Might be. It's a whole bunch of files. Yeah, I might leave this part after a little bit of, well, that's a lot of symbols. And pick up pretty much right here. Is that a big ass camera? No. Yeah, and pick back up pretty much immediately and go find this bat phone and call Batman for some help. SHIELD. Agents of SHIELD. Yeah, so I will see you guys next time when we find Batman. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye bye.